Hello, this is Katie. Welcome back again. This is the fourth card in the kit. It is a Swan baby card. The name of the Lawn Fawn set is, I can't remember, but it's really cute. It's like Swan Song or something. I don't know, Swan something. So what I should have done, and that is the inside, which is adorable. What I should have done before setting that down is glued on the edge of the pond and the water and then trimmed it off along the green paper. And I probably should have read the instructions, but I thought I had it down. And I was going to do that. I just forgot and then stuck the green down. So I'm just going to glue most of the pond here and like not glue the part that I'm going to cut off. And then I can just use my detail scissors. And I will go ahead and trim that off. And then I'm going to add some glue underneath, and then I'll glue in the pond. And I don't end up cutting any part of the pond. I probably should have cut a little bit off because it ends up showing a little bit under the scallop. So I would trim, obviously stick them both down to the green paper and then trim along the back of the green paper and then stick the whole panel down to the card base. That would probably work better. Speaking of baby cards, I had a very vivid, realistic dream last night that I was pregnant and had a baby, and I was like breastfeeding it, and it got really weird. And, I was freaking out because it seemed very real. And I was like, this is not what I wanted. Why did I do this? And then I woke up and I was fine again, but it freaked me out for a little bit. Okay, so I've got the border down. I just used some glue to stick that down. It works just fine, but you can kind of see, I think you can see a little bit of the blue pond peeking out of the scallops on the bottom. So I set up all these pieces, like all the grass and the reeds and everything beforehand. So this paper has a shiny side and a not shiny side. And in the example picture, it looks like the shiny side is under this little frame here. So I did that and put the shiny side up, and then I'm going to put the frame over top of it, and it looks really cute. I don't have whatever dyes these are. I don't believe, I could be wrong. I bought one of the pond dyes, but now I'm not sure what it comes with. So I might have the reeds and these things. I might not. There's a couple different pond dyes from Lawn Fawn. The instructions, if you want to buy this kit, this is one of 5 cards in a kit. I'll put the link to Scrapmania down below, which is the store that has the kits that Valerie made, and I'll put her Instagram down below. But also down below, I'm going to put Scrapmania's phone number. You can call them. I paid $32 shipped for the whole kit, and you also get a pack of black foam squares. So you can use those for all your crafting. There's a ton of them in there. And they, yeah, she just ships it to you, and it's very detailed. It's got instructions and pictures and everything. And so I'm showing them to you in case you get them. There are plenty of kits left if you call the store and just ask for the Lawn Fawn card kit class by Valerie. And, yeah, you should do it because it's awesome. And so I just wanted to, I have no affiliation with it. I just got it and I love it. And I felt like making videos today. So I'm showing you every card in the kit in case you like them so much and want to make them. And for all of these cards, I'm using my Spectrum Noir Tri-Blend markers just because I love them lately. I'm going to be using the lightest in this IG Ice Gray blend, which is IG2. And then blending it out with the colorless blender. I have a Spectrum Noir one too. I just like using my Copic one because it's brushier and smoother. So I've just been using these. The kit comes with a list of all the Copics that were used. If you would like to color everything exactly the same and you have all the Copics I was blowing away some dust and I didn't want to blow away everything on the desk. So I was covering up the birds for a second. The swans, the swan duck. What does a swan start out as? Is it a duck? And then it turns, do all ducks turn into swans? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know how ducks work. Or swans. Somebody tell me down below. Is a baby duck a baby swan? Do they turn into a swan? Anyway, I realized he was lifted up on the sample, and I was like, I'm just going to stick him down. But then he kind of blended in too much, and I realized that's why he was lifted up. So I just cut a little bit off of one of the foam squares, and then I put that down. It was a little slippy slidey since I already had glue on the back of him. So I had to be careful, but then I stuck it down so he'll dry just fine. And then I need to put all the grasses and the other reeds together. I couldn't tuck this under completely, but I held onto it and kind of scraped up the lily pad to try and tuck it in. I tucked it in good enough. So basically I followed the example pretty exactly when it came to the layout of all of these. And then I think I added one more little grass piece somewhere because there are a few extra pieces included. There was one extra little brown thing, which probably, I mean, it wasn't needed based on the number of green reed pieces I got. But there are a couple extra grass pieces as well in case you wanted to place more around. And this one just turned out really cute. The accent of the shiny paper on the back of the flower is really nice, and it really helps the card pop. And I also add my white accents as well at the end of the card. But I really like what the flowers do for the card. And it's just a really well thought out card. So thank you to Valerie for making this whole kit, and for Scrapmania for shipping it to me. Since they're not able to hold classes in person, nobody is at the moment. We're all doing little card classes at our houses. And even though we're not supposed to be going out and gathering, I wish my neighbors would leave the house and go do something else, because they're very loud, and now they're home all the time, and I'm done with it because they're obnoxious people. And one of them just vacuums all day, and they're above me, so that's not very fun. And the ones next door just have 3 very loud dogs, and they're home all the time, or the TV is on. Very, very loud, and these walls are really thin. So there's that. That's all the complaining I can do, though. I love being home all the time already. Really, nothing has changed for me. I still have to go into work for what we do. We're still open, and I can't really do my job from home effectively. It just pains me to work so slowly, so I'm still going in. I deal with a lot of paperwork and stuff that just wouldn't work from home, so my schedule is basically the same. We're just not going out at night every once in a while, but literally nothing else has changed. I don't go to the grocery store as often, but that's about it. Which is probably for the better, because I love grocery shopping almost as much as I love making cards, and it's not good. Anyway, adding little accents to the flowers, which I also thought made it look very cool. And yeah, expect the 5th card from me later today to complete it. And I'll leave all the info down below if you want to call the store and get a kit shipped to you. There are plenty left. And thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.